Hello my lovely people, I'm back with another reading. As you can see from the title, what do they tell their friends and family about you? And here, if you've been a long subscribers, you know that this is the extended, and usually all my extended on my Vimeo, you can purchase them even if you did not watch the original, are a separate question. So when you choose, you can choose separately or you can choose like that. This question gonna be related to this question. The extended question going to be, how do they view you, their friends and family? So how do their friends and family view you? Okay, remember to like and to subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment if you want to. And if you want a personal reading, you can email me. Check the prices down in the description. If you want a personal reading, just send me an email with your questions. Just tell me, hey AElla, I want those questions, question number 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm gonna send you the PayPal request. Once the reading is booked, and then I've done the reading, I'm gonna send you the reading as a unlisted video on YouTube for you only to watch and me to watch. It's like a pre-recorded video. Anyway, let's start this reading. What do they tell their friends and family about you? And remember to press that thanks heart $sign if you feel like you want to tip me and you like my readings and you're enjoying my readings. Okay, let's start. What do they tell the friends and family about you? Ooh, it's 12. There's a lot of things here. Yeah, so number 1, people who chose this crystal here, this stone, I do feel like this person is not very talkative or not very social with their friends and family. So they might not have a lot of friends, or they're just that quiet person. I don't feel like this person is private. They could be, because it's a general energy, general reading. Every time it's about the collective energy is accurate, the messages are different. Try to apply it on your situation. And of course, ask about a person that you know that they know about you. It's not like they don't know about you. You're asking if they're talking about you, right? I do feel like this person, for majority of you, is like they're not really that interested in you. That's why I brought it up. So for some of you will be asking about a person that is really not considering you a spouse or a partner. So they don't feel like they have to speak about you to their friends and family because it's not that serious, or they're not taking you serious, or they feel like they don't want their personal life to come there when they're speaking to their friends and family. I do feel like they would introduce you to their friend and family if it was a different case, but I do feel like something here is like depending on who you are to them. Like the situation is like they would speak to the friends and family, but they would speak about certain things or different people, but not you, right? And I feel like they do not talk much about you to their friends and family, to be honest. For some of you, because it's a general energy, I saw this scenario where this person knows you for a long time and their friends and family know about you. So they could be like really want to speak about some issues, and they're really hesitant that someone gonna be like really concerned. So they might want to speak about issues in this relationship. They might thinking about like a lot of issues, and they really want to speak about issues about this relationship, and they don't know how to feel about like bringing up those issues to people. They don't want the friend and family to know. They feel like there's a lot of issues, and they don't want them to know that you both going through issues, right? There's a lot of issues here. They definitely speak about financial issues. For some of you, they could be speaking about your financial issues or their financial issues. There's a lot of financial or career issues here in the way. So they could be like more likely they speak about the financial status or the career aspect of it. They're speaking about money. They're speaking about a lot of things. Some of you, this person feels like, okay, they feel like that for some of you, the part where, because it's a general energy where like this person is with you for a long time and you have issues with them, and they don't want to speak to their friends and family because they feel like their friend and family likes you and they see you in a good light, or might be not liking you, whatever the case is. They don't want to make it worse. If they don't like you, they don't want to like bring up negative shit about you and make it worse. They don't want to speak about like, oh, we're not talking or on a break. For some reason, they don't want to like bring that tension to their friends or family and tell them or show them what's negative there. But they are speaking about like either moving, or you want to do some kind of renovation in the house or somewhere, or moving or accessorizing. They could be like speaking about how you moved. For some of you, they're speaking about how you moved away and left them, or something like about moving and leaving them. A lot of money, a lot of like yeah, a lot of confusion. They could be very confused about you. So they may be like, they don't even know what to say exactly. If you know that this person, like you got common people or people know about you, they'll be asking about you and this person doesn't know what to say, they're more likely they speak about like career or choices or stuff like that. Number 2, what do they tell the friends and family about you? Okay, so they do say that you are very funny, you're very gorgeous. They're speaking about how funny you are, gorgeous, or you always like make them laugh. So it could be like mentioning a lot of things that happen that funny, like basically like you were together and something happened funny. It's like they say things that happened when we were together and how was it funny, and they speak about you like how you were funny and unique, and they speak about things that you done together or you done and how they find it very amazing and funny. They speak about how like one time you did that and one time you did that and they saw you doing that, or like they speak about you in a very high manner. However, this person is very intimidated, like so there's the thing. I do feel like this person could be intimidated by this relationship. Also, this person is very scared to bring you up a lot to their family and friends. They're scared that someone's gonna be like really wanting you, or like they don't trust their friends, or they just like have trust issues in general. They don't want anybody else to have you or like to spend a lot of time with you. So they really like, they speak a lot about you, but at the same time they really don't want, like when people are like, hey, I want to meet this person or something like that, and they're like, okay, but they really don't want that. Like they don't want people to come near you, their friends and family or something like that. They don't want them to like, they know they're gonna enjoy you or they spend time. Something about this person, it's kind of like they're very possessive over you, but at the same time, also this person could be, for some of you, this person could be like, they have a lot of boundaries, like where they don't want their family or friends to overstep in this relationship. So they could be speaking a lot about you. So when someone's like, they're speaking about like a lot of nice things that you've done together. If someone has like had opinions about you, or like, hey, I want to do that, like they like, let me do this with you too, and this person is like, oh no, we're busy, we're fine, we're gonna do it alone, I think we just want to spend time alone or something. They don't want someone to overstep, and they just very worried that someone's gonna overstep, and they're just like gonna be like getting in this relationship and speaking to you a lot, or maybe like telling you a lot of negative assumptions about them, like, and they just don't want anybody to be interfering in this relationship, right? There's some kind of here anxiety about interfering, something like that. What do they tell the friends and family about you? They say that they think that you're not attracted to them, for some of you, or they think that you're not really, something about sex. They feel like you do not have sex, or that you're not really, even if you had sex, they could be like telling their friends and family, especially if you're like in a very traditional like areas, or like in cultures, like, you know, the world is really big and there's people from everywhere. If you are into traditional marriage or whatever, so they could be like not speaking about the sexual thing part, because they could be like not open-minded about it or something like that. But they're also speaking out, they're trying to leave the sexual part away from this conversation, okay? So maybe they could be saying that they do not have sex with you, or you don't have attraction to them or something like that. I do feel like they lie about you, to be honest, but they lie to protect you, or they lie to not want those people to have assumptions of you. But also it's like, you can see that it's like, okay, I get it, but you don't have to lie about me, right? They lie about certain things about you. They lie about this relationship. They lie about something. They could be lying. They don't want people to see you in a bad light because they see you in a good light. They don't say certain things about you. So they could be hiding something here, a secret, and they don't want to tell people about something that you do or something. Number 3, what do they tell their friends and family about you? They say a lot of negative things about you, to be honest. They could be like the kind of friend, or like they have a friend that this person could be a friend with you. With some of you, maybe this is a friend with benefit, a fuck boy, fuck girl, or someone that you dated for a long time, then things didn't work out. This person definitely say a lot of negative lies about you, or just negative things. For some of you, if it's not lies, just follow your intuition every time. Choose about the collective energy is accurate. The messages are different. Try to apply to any situation, and energy could be reversed. Okay. So do you feel like this person is very anxious? So they could be stalking you or something like that. They're trying to, like, they have anxiety. They're trying to hide something that they done wrong or project or something like that. I do feel like this person speaks a lot. They do have, like, they don't speak the truth about how they feel. They speak a lot of lies or something like that here. They could be like speaking things like when someone is asking about you, they say that you're like, you don't want that, you want something better. Like you're like always like demanding, or like this is not your, they say that you're like the one basically wanting more, or like you want a prince or a princess or whatever. Like they speak like they done everything for you, but it's not enough, and they speak like that, okay? Also, they could have a friend or a family member that they just simply, if you are in a relationship really good together, they could be like speaking the shit that, like, whenever they're mad at you and they have like negative things, they could have a friend and family member that they go to and they speak about like how you had a fight together and how they're mad and angry, they don't understand why you did that and that. They speak the negative things, okay? So they're more like speaking about like their anger issues. When they feel angry, they speak negatively about the things that happen between you two. I do feel like some of you, this person say that they wanted something different, they left you to want something different, or you left them, but they feel like they're speaking more like in a way that they had to like leave you to get something better for themselves, and it did not work out because they wanted better for themselves. They're not speaking the truth on like why things did not work out. Like they were insecure, they were like really anxious here, they were like having a lot of anxiety around you, but they did not want to like blame themselves for those anxiety. They really wanted to dream with you, but they felt like you don't want those to dream with you. So they're like, if someone's saying like, why did you lose that person, and it's like, this person was great or something like that, they're like, you don't want them. And speaking a lot of shit, how you're like doing shit, or you're ignoring them, and you're like basically the toxic person. Number 4, what do they tell the friends and family about you? Ooh, come on. All those cards came like reversed. We got the Tower. Yeah. This person think that you're the one, but this is the thing. This person speaks to either a sister or a best friend or a brother, like just a close person to them, like they can just speak to and they trust that person. Not everybody, so they could have a best friend or someone like that. They're speaking about how they think that you're the right one. They're thinking about how they feel like they don't want to approach you, but they think you're the right one. If this is like as I said, every time it's about the collective energy is accurate, the messages are different. Try to apply to any situation. So for some of you, if you are not with this person still, this person is like speaking about like some kind of like anxiety, or they don't want to do this mistake with you, or they don't want to do a mistake with you. They don't want to like ruin it. They don't want to like, they're just scared to approach you the wrong way. There's a lot of fears on like, oh no, I don't want to do that. Like this other person telling them like, you should do that. It's like, no, I should not. No. There's a lot of no, I should not, okay? I do feel like they say a lot of things about how like they're very confused right now, and they have a lot of confusion inside their brain. Like they cannot think clearly, they don't know what to do, and they see you and they just feel like you would be happy, or they feel like your life is separate than their life, or you're doing your own thing, or you're living happily, or you just have your own thing, your own life, or your family even, or you have something going on for yourself, and they see you from far and they feel like they don't know how to just come and interrupt. They're scared that might be like very like what the fuck to you, like why are they interrupting your life, right? They want to come back. For some of you, if it's that person like from your past, so they want to come and interrupt your life, but they're scared that they're going to be interrupting your life. They're like asking about like, hi, I really want to talk to this person. They definitely hate themselves for something, or they feel like disgusted of themselves. They feel disgusted of themselves. They feel gross for something that they're doing. They could be not comfortable with how they're like obsessing about you from afar, or like looking at you. They're not comfortable with how this relationship making them feel. It's not about you, just like they're not comfortable with their feelings right now, okay? So I'm speaking about their feelings, but I do feel like they're like communicating a lot to a friend or a family member about those feelings. They're like having serious conversation about those things, like they're not really comfortable about their feelings, and they want to come and approach you, but they're very confused. There's a lot of confusion. So I do feel like that friend or family member, they're really like sick of them talking about the same issue, or like in relationship in general, they could not know about you, but they just know of you, basically. Number 5, what do they tell their friends and family about you? Okay, so this person cut all their family off. They're just like, or they just really, this person does not like to talk about their personal shit. They don't like people's opinion, so they're like having feelings toward you till they're with you, for example, and maybe they're gonna introduce you to their friend or family, but they don't like to speak too much about like personal things that's going on between you two, or speak whatever secrets that you have. They might speak like about things like, oh, we done that, that's cute. Like let's say you gave them a birthday gift, they're gonna be like, you gave them that, or they're gonna take a picture, but just like general things. But they would not really speak about personal issues, problem that you both going through, unless it's very relevant, like if you are both comfortable with, like let's say for example you've been through something together and then you could help someone with the story that you've been through together, and if you are like approving of that, then they're gonna be like taking you and you're gonna talk to that person who needs that help. Like for example, you've been through like you had a difficulty with childbirth or something like that, both of you, and then if you had a child together, and then you have this young couple or couples who just got married, or they not married, or they just have a child, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna tell you what we done, like to help them, basically like that. But this person just would speak about general things. They don't like people's opinion. I don't feel like really this person would just hate when people are like interfering and telling them what to do about this relationship. I don't feel like this person right now, yeah, this person does not in general. So they might speak about you a little bit to a friend. If they trust a friend here, they might speak about things that you do together, or like that you want to do together, but they also don't like someone to overstep. They still keep boundaries in the stories, right? So that's what I see about number 5. So I'm gonna put the link for the extended here, how their friends and family see you. We saw like what this person tells them, so we're gonna see how their friends and family see you, okay? And see you in the extended.